Here's Verhaeghe in front. Reinhart couldn't jam it on goal. Soucy with the block. And that's where they like to find Reinhart, right in that slot of the power play. Verhaeghe taken down, and now they score! It's Anton Lundell! Power play goal to tie it, and Lundell is red hot.
Good play by Hurdle there, just getting the inside of the ice and sending it 200 feet.
Lundell for Verhaeghe. Out in front, score! Sam Bennett on the power play from Verhaeghe.
What a play this was. Well executed play. You can see here Lundell, the drop pass to Verhaeghe. Decided not to shoot this time, finding his buddy backdoor Sam Bennett. And you can see here the play that all started this. You can see Sam Reinhart in this position here, getting to the front of the net. It really exposes the back door.
Middleton controls, desperate to clear, gets it off the glass and out. Nate Schmidt hounded back there, but feeds it ahead to Tkachuk. Lays it ahead for Verhaeghe, moving in. Verhaeghe for Bennett, score! They're on the board. It's a 2-goal game.
But Schmidt just airmailed that pass out of his own end. There was a touch pass by Tkachuk right onto the stick of Verhaeghe. Look at Bennett going to the net, using his stick and his skate to redirect that puck in behind Gustafsson, and they have finally broken the seal. And a huge goal here under 9 minutes left in the second period. Sam Bennett, perfectly timed.
Well, we got a delay here because that puck. And Lundell broke the tie in the third. Panthers won that game 3-2 and then clinched it in game 6. Verhaeghe, another chance, he scores! There it is! Just a matter of time. Carter Verhaeghe on the score sheet. It's 2-0 Florida.
You know he was going to break out sooner or later, and that was a second chance on this ship. The
Igor Shershakin.
Shershakin.
Well done, Randy. Were you sitting on that one for a while, or? Bennett picks up the puck and runs into the Sabre zone, handing it over to Matthew Tkachuk with a chance. Lukin to the save, and then Verhaeghe scores. Second of the year for Verhaeghe, and the Panthers are back on top.
How many times have we seen this line? Bennett carrying the puck, gives it to Tkachuk in position A to get the rebound in. There's the shot after the pass from Bennett to Tkachuk, and nobody's around Verhaeghe. Bouncing puck and puts it right over top.
Lundell able to play it. Barkov tried to pass in the slot. Balinskis in front. And they score! Carter Verhaeghe fought through the traffic. And it's a 4-0 Panther lead.
If Verhaeghe didn't score this goal, the Panthers were going to draw another penalty. Again, the quick puck movement. Point. And they finally open it up. Look, they go around the outside. There's the shot. Verhaeghe's hook, but still muscles his way to get that stick on the puck. And it's for Jimmy.
All top 6 wingers have goals in the game tonight for the Panthers. And now Marchessault behind the net. Shoved by Forsling. He comes up the boards. Tkachuk. Lead pass. Here's Verhaeghe with Barkov. Barkov moves in front. Verhaeghe. He has another one. 2 for Verhaeghe. What a finish.
Put it in the neutral zone. Look at Tkachuk. Verhaeghe to Barkov. He reaches around and just slides it over and just lays it on the plate for Verhaeghe. All he's got to do is just lift it over top.
It's just got to go deep in the zone. Limit the turnover. Here's Lundell in behind the net now. Lights off the D. Lundell circles on Kelly. The feed Verhaeghe. There's the shot. Score! Oh! Carter Verhaeghe. Opening shift upstairs.
Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And you'll see where this shot goes sailing over. Frustrated, but he's sticking with it with the speed. Look at Lundell. Gives it to Verhaeghe. Nowhere to go. Oh, I'll just go short side cheese. And that's where he puts it. Verhaeghe gets the opening goal.
Ekblad shoots again, deflected. Picked up by Verhaeghe, couldn't get it on net. Panthers control again. Ekblad, Barkov one-timer, score! Barkov rips it home.
That's the way to pass that turkey.
Bennett waits for him to do so. Ouch. Here's Carter Verhaeghe off the wall, shooting! He scores! Verhaeghe short side, and the Panthers have the 3-goal lead.
It's a power play goal. The Panthers will continue on the power play. Verhaeghe's got some room, but look at, he's at a bad angle. And he just roofs it. Look at the elevation, and that goes right underneath the crossbar.
Now you like to see it, a 2-point. Forsling, great stick, got it away from Carrier.
Keeping an eye on Bennett. Boy, he had some choice words for the trailing referee after he got dumped there.
Verhaeghe, great move to get in, and he scores! Carter Verhaeghe snaps it home. And the Panthers have a 3-1 lead. 3 goals on 5 shots.
Number one, use his speed, get into a good shooting position, and then put the puck on the net. And you add all those 3 areas, and this is the result right here. Backs the defense up, and then that wicked Wista.
Barkov on the reverse for Reinhart. Had to settle that puck down. Verhaeghe out in front of the net. Chuck's got the puck. Looks, puts it in front. Save, rebound. Verhaeghe scores again! Carter Verhaeghe! They can't take this one away from him. And the Panthers now lead it 4-2.
The goaltender. Yeah, the Panthers move it around the outside. There's Ekblad. Watch Barkov. Goes down low, and then Tkachuk just throws it out in front of the net. And the defenseman just freeze. Watch Verhaeghe here. Once he gets control, look at, he's got all kinds of time. The defense just freeze and left the goaltender all by himself. And
Reinhart gets a touch. Here's Ekblad, over to Verhaeghe. He'll fire. Skinner got a piece up high. Panthers hold in with 30 to go in the period. Here's Verhaeghe again, shooting, deflected, score! Tkachuk, Clinching! It's Matthew Tkachuk, making it 2-1 Panthers.
Did, and they got some clear shots towards the net. Look at the retrieval right there. Reinhart gathered it down, cross ice pass. Verhaeghe lets it go and deflected there by Tkachuk, who had excellent A1 positioning and over the goal line, and that's a power play goal.
Well, they're taking a while to look at this goal.
It's under review to determine if the puck was kicked into the goal.
So we saw a kick the other night by the Calgary Flames. Played it ahead. Schmidt on the loose puck. Closing it on 7 minutes to go. Panthers led 2-1. Oilers led 4-2. Panthers led 5-4. Bennett's trying to give him the lead again. It's Verhaeghe. Yes, sir! And the Panthers are up 6-5. The Bennett line.
The Panthers, look at Mikkola. Return pass to Bennett. Verhaeghe gets into some open ice. It wasn't on his stick very long before he lifts it over. Again, Stuart Skinner going down. And that upper part of the net is wide open.
Well, Verhaeghe had a goal and an assist the last.
He doesn't obey. Ekblad through a main stop by Fleury. It kicks out. Barkov will keep the flow going. It's a flex back for Ekblad. It's stopped twice by Fleury. They score on the 3rd opportunity. Matthew Tkachuk in the neighborhood of that chance. He gets another goal.
Panthers looking to break it out. Verhaeghe ahead to Boquist. He went down at center ice. Puck is free. Verhaeghe digs it out. Has Lundell going to the net. There's the feed. Back Verhaeghe. And they score! Oh, Carter Verhaeghe breaks through and the Panthers have the lead.
Oh, that's what the Panthers were looking for. Here's the turnover.
And watch Verhaeghe come in here, steal that puck, and then wait for Lundell to get into position. The return pass, and no chance. And the Panthers get that all-important first goal. They're 17-3 on the season so far. When they score that first, another look, the give and go, and that's great.
We can't seem to play a great game against the Philadelphia Flyers, and he gave John Tortorella and their team tremendous praise on how they played last night, but the Florida Panthers can handle anybody in the NHL when they're playing their game.
Verhaeghe, cutter to Boqvist. Score! There's the first tally of the night. Verhaeghe, beautiful pass to Jesper Boqvist. He's got his 10th of the season, and the defending champions are on the board.
Well, we spoke to Paul Maurice about Jesper Boqvist and his impact. He's waited his turn, and now it's his time. They draw Dougie Hamilton outside the dots. Defense, you got to stay in between the dots. This is what Florida does. They draw you outside, put the puck back inside, and this might be the first shot of the game that is inside of the dots, and he finds a way to get it back. Jacob Markstrom.
And Verhaeghe, lead feed for Mikkel at center. Greer and Nosek get the assist, so that entire line in on it. Here's Verhaeghe with a chance. He scores! Carter Verhaeghe snipes one, and the Panthers have a 3-1 lead.
Panthers get it in deep. Now watch the pressure behind. There's Verhaeghe. There's Samoskevich. He arrives on the scene, intercepts the puck, gives it back to Verhaeghe, and makes no mistake. The Ducks just victimized by not moving the puck.
Ekblad makes his way up the ice, drops for Reinhart. He pairs up with Barkov on their zone entries, and they're in. And now Reinhart has it. Across, score! He deserved it. Carter Verhaeghe has been a shooting gallery in this game. It's his 12th goal of the year. It's a power play, and the Panthers do indeed go up 5-1.
Try to set up, but they attack right away. It's Reinhart to Barkov to Reinhart to Verhaeghe, who has 2 goals in his last 19 games. And Bucci, you could just feel it coming. He has been all over it. He's hit a couple posts this game. That's usually what happens when you're in that little bit of a drought. You keep to get chances. They're just not going in. Verhaeghe straight to the back door.
Goal, Horvat got points in 7 of the last 8 games. So that's the #1 offensive player the Panthers have to keep in check.
Panthers have had great starts each of the first 2 periods, the last couple of games, and they do it here. It's Carter Verhaeghe, 39 seconds in.
Oh, crash bang, drinking orange tang. Didn't take very long. That dominant Barkov line with Reinhart and Verhaeghe, they completely destroyed yesterday if you watched that game. And their first shift here tonight, perfect pass to Steele. Reinhart, the Verhaeghe, and he roofs it. Top shelf for Mrs. Moeller, keeps the peanut butter. Look at, he's wide open. The Islanders tried to exit the zone, and they couldn't recover, and right over the glove.
Here's Forsling over to Ekblad. Shot again in front off Barkov's stick. Pelech on the clear. Forsling with the steal. Here comes Gus Forsling over the line into the slot. Kick, save, rebound, score! Verhaeghe's got 2 in the first period.
The Blackhawks, look at the steal there to the neutral zone. Gus Forsling decides to take the shot himself. Oh, and there's a juicy rebound, and on the short side, Verhaeghe doesn't make a mistake. He barrels in there and beats Palmieri.
Opportunity for the Panthers, second power play of the game. Reinhart to Barkov to Verhaeghe to Tkachuk. Everybody got a touch. Tkachuk across Verhaeghe. It goes in. It's a hat trick. A hattie for Swaggy, and it's 5-3 Panthers.
5-on-5, and even in the power play, look at that. Thread the needle there by Tkachuk. He only had a few inches to get that puck cross ice. Here's an ISO on Verhaeghe. He just one-times it.
Well, a little delay. They got to clean up the hats flying on the ice at Amerant Bank Arena. That's his. Those boards are different in every arena. And players know it. Verhaeghe lead pass. Barkov. He's in. Barkov pressured, and he scores a beauty. Under pressure, Sasha Barkov with the strength and the Panthers have tied it again. What a goal!
Yeah, and it was one of those 50-50s whether Barkov was going to get free, and he just out-muscled.
Aaron Ekblad on and off the draw. Gets the clear to center ice. And Verhaeghe will get into the zone with a shot block. Verhaeghe stays on it, and he scores! What a goal by Carter Verhaeghe!
Almost a nothing play, a one-on-one. Verhaeghe used the defense. Ekholm as a decoy. He makes the block. Does the defenseman right there, goes off his pants and then drops down. Look at Skinner trying to track that puck down, and then he's at the top of the crease and he can't get back. And just
Reinhart carries, looking for some help. It's knocked away. Ekblad will get to the puck. Here's Barkov walking off the wall. Verhaeghe's got a look. Score! And the traffic in front. Verhaeghe and the Panthers are up by 2.
you take the eyes away from a goaltender, and there's not a whole lot he can do. And that puck just sailed past. Look at the work of the Panthers here. Aaron Ekblad steps in, and watch Ekblad, the bottom of your screen, he stays in there, goes to the front of the net for a partial screen, and look at him, got pulled out of position. Look at, he's on the one side of the net and wide open on the far side. Verhaeghe puts it high.
Marner floats a pass to nowhere. Marchand overskates it. And it's out to the neutral zone. Taken back. Loose center circle. Barkov has it. Took it away from Matthews. Barkov off to Marchand. Save made. Again playing net as Marner. Another shot. This one is in. How many saves can you expect Mitch Marner to make? The empty net goal.
And he just can't buy a goal right now wearing the Cats uni. He comes in here and he's taking his time, trying to, he might have had a better chance if Bob was still in net.
Samoskevich for Rodriguez. Mikkola driving to the net. Can Rodriguez get it there? Now is cut off by Byram. Mikkola's still out in front. There's the shot, it goes wide. Big carry, it's Verhaeghe! There it is for Carter Verhaeghe! 1-1 game.
Here's the shot from Jones, goes wide, and there's Verhaeghe, burst of speed, makes a nifty move around the defenseman, and nothing Luukkonen could do about it. Good angle right here, cuts into the low slot, and an easy backhander off that carom, off the end boards.
Kulikov playing tonight with Forsling. Of course, Aaron Ekblad not available for the first 2 games of the playoffs, so we'll see how they line it up when the playoffs come about, and that's deflected, and it's in! Forsling took the shot. Verhaeghe was out in front. The Panthers do have the 2-1 lead.
Panthers get it back. Forsling fires it, and I think it goes off of the skate after it hits quick, off of the leg of Verhaeghe, and yep, Carter Verhaeghe is going to get credit with this goal. 3rd consecutive game that he's gotten the goal. Oh, Carter Verhaeghe is hot now.
Now point to the red line and the shoot-in. Tampa's net is empty. Vasilevsky to the bench. Barkov on the clear. Moved ahead. Carter Verhaeghe. Bingo! What a comeback by the Panthers.
It took less than 3 minutes in goals and in game-winning goals as well. Tampa throws it around the boards. They don't go after it. It's bobbled it just outside the blue line. Verhaeghe in.
The Panthers are 3 for 13 on the power play in this series, but they were 3 for 3 in the first win. So they're 0 for 10 since. It's been a good penalty kill in the last several games for Tampa Bay, but no wins outside of game 3 to show for it. On net, score! A wheel-around power play goal in front, setting up shop right on the doorstep. Verhaeghe, who always seems to score big goals for the Panthers in the playoffs, does it again.
It's off the face-off, and you can see it's actually a win for the Lightning. But right away, Reinhart jumps the gun, gets down there quicker, wins that race to the puck in the corner, and that right there sets them up. They don't have to lose the zone. They don't have to go retreat. They get the puck out to the point. It's Matthew Tkachuk, not usually where we see him. He's the one that's usually down front, and then it's Verhaeghe.
33 seconds remaining. Verhaeghe carrying. Verhaeghe pestered by Marner. In behind, it's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk Out high, Jones scores! On the power play, Florida's on the board. A keep along the line. Here is Seth Jones for Reinhart. Shot. Got a piece of Bennett. Verhaeghe around toward Tkachuk. Carlo intercepted. Barkov fights. Bennett shoots. They score! 1-goal game again.
Shoved a bit by Ekblad. Shoulder on shoulder. Tkachuk and Benoit, where the defense for Florida really getting confident here. Here's Bennett. Right in, out in front, they score! Carter Verhaeghe on the receiving end of a beautiful pass. We're tied.
Going to make contact on Benoit, but there's the play. And then two guys go in as Tavares comes in. A great little play kicking it out. And how about the patience of Bennett outwaiting the slide and the pass to Verhaeghe. Oh, great awareness, and the Panthers tie this one at 3.
63 seconds later, this happens. A beautiful pass by Sam Bennett. Oh, right in between the goaltend. See if they make any plays from the goal line out. Give Toronto a different look. Set play, Tkachuk, Verhaeghe. Jones hammers it. Shielded by Wall. A chance, they score! It's Carter Verhaeghe on the back door! And Florida breaks the ice. What a tremendous pass here by Matthew Tkachuk to Carter Verhaeghe. The 5-on-3, and then there's the quick pass. Jake McCabe knows this puck is coming in front of the net, and he just misses it, and no chance for Wall.
A quick puck movement by Tkachuk. That makes the whole play. Doesn't allow Toronto to react in time.
Now Orloff comes over. Too far for Jarvis. Jones keeps it alive. Here's Tkachuk, who has not scored in 9 games. Takes the return from Reinhart. Now out to Barkov. Matthew Tkachuk with it once again. Here's Barkov, down low, backhand shot, score! On the power play, Carter Verhaeghe gives the Florida Panthers a 1-0 lead in game 1.
Shot here by Verhaeghe. Matthew Tkachuk, Kenny, you mentioned not putting a puck in the back of the net, but boy, oh boy, is he distributing the puck beautifully. Verhaeghe will get this puck and just goes forehand, backhand, and watch the puck before he shoots it. He gets it, it rolls on him, he waits a second, and then once it lays flat on the stick blade, he just throws it right up top. In tight like that, it is so difficult.
So getting back to the original point, Jackie reported on the pregame show for Carolina in game 1, only 1 scoring chance off a rebound the entire game. Svechnikov knocked off the puck, kept alive by Mikkola. Now coming out from behind the net is Verhaeghe. They score! 2-0 Florida. Strong move from behind the goal made by Carter Verhaeghe.
Couldn't tell from where our vantage point is, but a good hit by Bennett. Turnover along the wall, and watch this. Watch Tkachuk in front of the net. He's on the right part of the screen. He goes right there. Oh yeah, right off the skate. He's going in, and Tkachuk's just so smart. He goes to the blue paint bush and he puts on the brakes.
Markner, short-handed attempt. Here's Rodriguez, back the other way. Looks okay here. His shot gets blocked. Now behind the net, puck comes back out to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, another block shot. Verhaeghe with it again. Score! 3-0 Florida. They connect on the power play.
Just go to work.
That's the difference, Edzo. You get to save at one end, and you don't at the other. And not only does Bobrovsky make the save, he makes it in such a calm manner that that one gets deflected on the way in. But he makes it in such a calm manner that it's almost demoralizing. I think Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett with it. 45 seconds. Now Ekblad. Ekblad, long shot deflected wide by Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe swings it out in front. Score! Bennett! What a shift.
Well, it was just a matter of time. To Burns in front. So Roslovic did not have his stick up top. And it's just winning foot races. As Verhaeghe finds this puck, he wraps it around, and Sam Bennett goes right to the blue paint.
And a great job by Ekblad to use Roslovic up top, who did not have his stick, to get the puck through. Verhaeghe gets a stick on the initial shot. Anderson not able to catch it because Verhaeghe gets a stick on it.
Greer's on the bench, but did not have seen him for at least 12 minutes of playing time in this third.
Barkov cuts away from Orlov, slides it across, score! Carter Verhaeghe! And the Panthers go back on top.
Brilliant play by Sasha Barkov. Watch this pass over to Carter Verhaeghe. Look at this play. Strength, stay with it, watch this move. Whoop, hello, goodbye, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. A star player making a star play late in the third period.
You said it perfectly, Edzo. A star player making a star play at a big moment. It doesn't get any better than that. He had Verhaeghe lined up, Wallman did.
Now Kachuk for Verhaeghe. Turns, unable to get the shot away. Rolled off his stick. Chased down by Matthew Kachuk. Into the slot, Verhaeghe scores!
Let's keep an eye on this. Bennett was in the blue paint. How did he get there is the question.
Skinner's palms up.
And Bennett loses his footing in front of the net. And it looks like Wallman maybe kicks his leg here, Boosh, in front of the net. No, he just trips.
Oh, that's no goal.
Just trips.
I think that's on Bennett. Don't you feel that, Edzo? I mean, I don't think he got tripped up. I think Bennett falls down.
Yeah, he looked like he was trying to brace himself in front of the net.
Edmonton is challenging the play.
Now Henrique winds it around. Verhaeghe settles the puck down. Across it comes for a shot by Bennett. He scores! His second of the night. The Panthers now lead 3-1. Now Verhaeghe with a long shot. That gets blocked by Ekholm. Bennett back out for Schmidt. Into the slot. Rodriguez. Verhaeghe shoots. He scores!
Probably a #1 unit on most teams in the National Hockey League. They move this thing around, and Carter Verhaeghe goes posting in. Puck movement, different looks. And the power play and the decision by the coach to start the second unit. They're up 2-0.
For Edmonton, Verhaeghe up the boards. Frederick had it taken away by Verhaeghe. Final minute. First period as Reinhart shoots in. Stetcher back for Edmonton. Pass out in front, score! It is now 3-0 Florida. Lundell in the final minute of the opening period.
Florida Panthers, the puck gets in deep, and then watch the effort by Carter Verhaeghe. Lundell works his tail off to jump onto the ice, the hit, the contact. And I'm not sure Stetcher gets it. Oh, Stetcher takes a hit with the stick. Watch the stick of Carter Verhaeghe.
Now Barkov with it. Defended by Henrique. Carter Verhaeghe turns, shoots, knocked down by Skinner. Puck is loose. Score! Sent towards the net by Barkov. Reinhart may have gotten a piece of it. The Panthers now lead 3-0.
I don't know if everybody in the building realizes the goaltender's out, to be honest with you.
Up play by Verhaeghe. Now Barkov. Verhaeghe back to Barkov.
to the empty net. Score!